Hey everybody, Austin here, and this is my camera bag. Today we're gonna be diving into it. I'll show you everything that I have inside, how I pack it, and the total cost of everything at the end. I really enjoy watching videos like this. I feel like it gives me insight into kind of how I can improve my own bag. So let's get into it. This is the jumper from Brevity. I normally use the Peak Design Everyday Backpack, which I've absolutely loved. I've trashed this thing and it still looks basically brand new. But I got this backpack recently and I wanted to see kind of how it would fit in my workflow. Full disclosure, this is not sponsored by Brevity, but they did send this to me for free. I can give my honest opinions on whether I think this is actually worth picking up or if you should skip it and go on to something else. So starting out from the texture, it's a lot softer than I expected. So it's a nice soft texture, decent zippers. It's got a lot of different pockets. This is the matte black, or I guess they call it triple black. I love that matte black color. Obviously there's a lot more colors that they offer. The biggest concern I have is because it is softer and more malleable compared to the Peak Design, it's maybe not going to provide as much protection, but that's really nice because it doesn't scream camera bag. No one's going to see this and think, wow, they've got a lot of expensive gear inside. They do have concealed pockets. There's also some safety zipper features to keep your stuff secure. So it's a really good bag. It's high quality. It just depends on your need. But let's get into the actual backpack itself. So you start out on the side. I've got my mini tripod here. This is just for show. I don't even use a mini tripod very often, so we're just going to set that aside. You could put a tripod, you could put a water bottle. That's a nice little feature there. It's got a little clip to be able to keep things secure. This is a little safety security pocket, and it's because it has my passport, guys. I finally got a passport so I can go travel, which is sick. So put your phone, your passport, conceal it. It's right there. This also is nice on the back. You got your straps. You can also put this on your luggage. Moving into the actual gear itself on the inside, in this top pocket, we've got my headphones. So Audio-Technica headphones, I use those for monitoring audio. Got my Rode Video Mic NTG. This is great when I need a backup mic, a shotgun mic. Another concealed pocket, found this morning and I've had this bag for a couple weeks now. So there's always more pockets to find. I've got my media pass. Typically I carry this around me. This is from Film Lab in case we're traveling and we need a media pass or just better pricing on luggage. Some random accessories, and then we've got camera plates. So just random gear that you don't really want flying around in your backpack, but you still need to bring. Now for the main compartment, I've got this little battery charger, which is nice if I ever need to charge my phone. A random amount of cables. I've got USB-C, got lightning cable, all sorts of stuff. And also I've got adapters if I'm trying to offload footage. That's always nice when you're on the go. Battery charger. My A7S III has got great batteries, doesn't die very often, but if I'm on a longer shoot or a multi-day shoot, helpful to have those. We all gotta bump music while we're working and we're not listening to something else. So I got my AirPods Pro, and then these are my extra batteries. So I've got 3 of these. Usually I don't need more than that for a shoot. Moving on to the inside, and this is everything I carry in my Peak Design bag, and it all fit in this Brevity bag, which is nice. I've got my Pelican case. This is with all my SD cards. I actually don't usually carry a ton of SD cards, but if I did, I'd have even more space for this. This is a nice side pocket. You can customize how you want this built out. This is what works for me. My SanDisk labeled so no one takes it, and this is where I offload footage. And then you guys know if you're trying to have cinematic settings, you need to have your Peter McKinnon variable ND. This is so nice for filming footage outside. Looks like it's a little dirty, need to clean that. But that's super nice. Very expensive, but worth it because you can obviously change the exact stop range you have. For camera strap, everyone needs a camera strap. Photographer, videographers. If I'm going handheld, I'll typically throw this Peak Design slide light on. It's got the quick release tabs, which is super cool. And then what we're recording audio with right now is the DJI mic. So here's the case it comes in. It's super nice because you can have 2 mics in here and then it just works super well. This is the camera cleaning kit. This is the Peak Design little bag it came with. And then I've got like microfiber cloths because you need to clean your sensor or anything else. You kind of have to have stuff to hold a camera in here because when I didn't have anything in these little pockets I created with these removable Velcro sections, my camera was like sliding around and wasn't secure. With all this other equipment here, which I typically have in my bag anyways, it actually was a lot more steady than I thought it was going to be. So just to keep in mind, you're not going to just throw your camera in here by itself and it's going to be safe. You're going to need some other things to keep it in place. So this is the camera I use, and also the camera we're filming on, the same model. It's the A7S III. Love this camera. I film pretty much everything on this. And then I have my 24 to 70 millimeter lens. It's f2.8. It's a workhorse. You can get your tight shots or your wide shots. And then if I need to film vertical footage, obviously I just threw my tripod off to the side, but if I do have a tripod with me, I can rotate it vertical, and I typically do that for all my social media content. You also also have an access pocket on the outside if you need to grab your camera. And we've also got laptop sleeve in the back. So this is my wife's M1 MacBook Air, 13-inch. This would fit comfortably a 14-inch MacBook Pro or 15-inch MacBook Air. I'd love to get a MacBook Pro at some point. I'd probably get the 16-inch because I love the big screen, so that wouldn't really fit in this bag. As for comfort, I don't really think that these straps are gonna be the most comfortable, at least from my testing, with a ton of heavy stuff in there. Revity, if you're listening, let's put a cross chest strap in your next bag because that would be super nice for taking off, you know, some of the pressure from your shoulders. But again, this isn't the camera bag for the, you know, extremely professional, tons of camera equipment type of creative. This is for the content creator, the influencer, the social media creator. This is gonna be for the person who wants to use this as an everyday bag while still carrying some camera equipment. If you have less weight in here, it will be more comfortable, so just be aware when you're picking one up. So that wraps up what's in my camera bag 2023. If you guys liked this, let me know in the comments, and we'll probably do one moving forward every year, which would be fun. Total cost of everything is $8,926, so a lot went into making this. If you want to pick up anything and add it to your kit that you saw in this video, I'll link it all in the description. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
This is barely happening. I don't think we can do anything.
Also, shout out to my boy Ethan Berkey, who brought all his equipment, because I have one A7S III and he has his, so we need another one to film what's in my camera bag. It'd be kind of weird if my camera bag didn't have a camera in it. So he brought the lights, so check him out in the description. He does awesome work. Probably the coolest thing he's made recently, obviously he does a lot of weddings, is his Star Wars short film. So go give him some love, tell him Austin sent you, and yeah, I think that's it.